Hi everyone, today we're going to look at how we can use the Pythagorean theorem to find the length of a leg in a right-angled triangle. We used this diagram previously to illustrate how we could find the length of the hypotenuse, but we can also use it to see how we could find the length of a leg. Let's imagine we wanted to find the area of the blue square. We could do this by subtracting the area of the green square from the area of the red square. Similarly, if we wanted to find the area of the green square, we could subtract the area of the red square, take away the area of the blue square to find it. We can generalize this idea by looking at the original formula of hypotenuse squared equals leg squared plus leg squared and solving this to isolate one of the legs. We'll do this by moving one of the legs squared across the equal sign, and of course, since it was a positive, it will turn to a negative. This will leave us with hyp squared minus leg squared equals leg squared, which we could rearrange the formula so that it says leg squared equals hyp squared minus leg squared. So we have two versions of the formula now, one that we've already used to find the length of a hypotenuse, in that case we'll be adding, and a second version of the formula that we'll use when we're trying to find the length of a leg. This version will involve subtracting. All right, now let's look at an example. We're asked to find a leg, so we'll begin by labeling the sides of the triangle. Across from the right angle, it's 12. That will be the hypotenuse. The other two sides are the legs. One of the legs is where the x is located, so we know we are trying to find the value of a leg, and this means that we will use the subtraction version of our Pythagorean theorem. So I'll write out our formula, leg squared equals hyp squared minus leg squared, and we'll substitute in the items that we know. The first leg is our unknown, so we'll begin with x squared equals, the hypotenuse squared is 12 squared, subtract the other leg squared, which will be 7 squared. We can expand, leaving the x squared the same, but on the right-hand side, we'll know that the hypotenuse squared, or 12 times 12, will be equal to 144. And the leg squared, 7 times 7, will give us 49. From here, we'll simplify by subtracting. 144 subtract 49 will give us 95. That means we have x squared equals 95. This means that the square on the side where the x is located is 95 as its area. But we don't want to know the area, we want to know the side length, so we will have to take the square root. We need to know what number times itself will give us 95. Our calculator will tell us a number like 9.74679, etc. We'll round this off to 2 decimal places and record it as 9.75. So we have found that the length of the leg, or x, is equal to 9.75 approximately. It might be a good idea to pause the video here and take a screen capture, or to record this example down so that you have it for future reference of when you're trying to find a leg.